So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the class on operation research, where we are discussing the previous year question paper of 2017, and we are doing the 10 marks question based on the simplex method. So you can see this problem. We're going to discuss this problem now. So whenever you are solving the equation, the first thing what you need to look into, either you're solving by graphical method or either you're solving by simplex method, you look into the constraint part. So we here we have three constraints. So I'll introduce three slack variables. So here what I'll write in the equation, introducing three slack variables, introducing three slack variables S1, S2, S3 into the equation, into the equation and converting them into standard form into standard form and converting them into standard form. Now I'm converting them into standard form. Introduce three slack variables and then I'm converting them into standard form. So I hope everyone has written down the problem. Okay, so what you will do, then you write the same problem as maxima of z is equal to maxima of z is equal to 2x1 plus 2x2, 2x1 plus 2x2 plus 4x3 plus 4x3 plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3. Okay, subject to 2x1 plus 3x2, 2x1 plus 3x2 plus x3 plus s1, x1 plus 3x2 plus x3 plus s1 is equal to 240. And then x1 plus x2 plus 3x3, x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 plus s2, x1 2 plus 3x3 plus s2 is equal to 300. And then third one equation is x1 plus 3x2, x1 plus 3x2 plus x3 plus s3 is equal to 300, where x1, x2, x3, s1, s2, s3 that should be greater than equal to 0. Clear, everyone? Anyone have any doubt? So I hope everyone has written down this. So this is the way how we convert them in standard form. So we introduce that many slack variable which is equal to the number of constraint of the equation, the value of S1, S2, S3. The purpose of introducing them is to make that inequality of the equation as a equal. Once we are done with this, now what we'll do, once we are done with this, now we write them in tabular form. So solving the equation by iteration table, now I'll solve this equation. Now I'll try to solve this equation, solving the equation by iteration table through iteration table. I'll solve this problem through iteration table. So in iteration table, when we do, we'll write x1, x2, x3, and then s1, s2, s3. Here we'll write x1, s2, s3, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. And here I write their coefficients. So 2, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0. Okay, then RHS. This is 2, 3, 1, 1. One minute. 2, 3, 1. So 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0. Then 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0. You simply write down the coefficient 1, 3, 1, 0, 0, 1. And the RHS is 240, 300, and 300. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? First, this is your CI. If you don't know what is CI, what is ZI, you have to go through all the previous sessions of mine on simplex method. So ZI is nothing but 0 into 2 plus 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1. So you will get 0, 0, 0 only. Then find CI minus ZI. This will be 2, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0. That means what? That means x3 will enter into the solution. So if x3 will enter into the solution, x3 will replace some variable. So which variable x3 will replace? Either s1, s2, s3. For that, find theta. 240 by 1, that was 240. 300 by 3, that is 100. 300 by 1, that is 100. So the smallest one is theta is 100, means S2 will exit the solution. S2 will exit the solution and X3 will enter into the solution. And the corresponding element for this, for them is called as pivot element. So the corresponding value is called as pivot element. Okay, everyone. Anyone, any doubt? So once we are done with this, so what we'll do once we are done, then in place of S2, I'll write X3. In place of S2, I'll write S3. This is S1. This is X3. This is S3. This is 0. The coefficient of X3 is 4. 0, 4, 0. The pivot element was 3. So divide all the element by 3. This is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1, then 0, 1 by 3, and 0. And then this is 100. Okay, so you got X3 value. Once you get X3 value, you can find the simultaneous value of S1 and S3. So for S1 and S3, the corresponding constant value is 1 only. The corresponding constant value is 1. The purpose here is that whatever you consider as a pivot element, the corresponding value of S1 and S3, for that should be 0. So what we can do for that? For that we'll use a formula. For that we'll use a formula old element minus constant into new element. So old element here, if I look for S1, that is 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0. Then a new element for this is 1 by 3, is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1, 1 by 3, 1, 1, 0, 1 by 3, 0. Okay. Old element I'm doing for S1, right? Yeah, that was 240. This, this was RHS was 240. For this RHS is 100. And for this, if you see, your value is 1 only. For this, if you see, your values are 1 only. Yeah, so your values are the constant value is 1 only. The S1, we are finding S1, right? 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0, 240. So here we'll use the formula old element minus constant into new element. The constant here is 1 only. The constant here is 1 only. The constant here is 1 only. So you can use a formula 2 minus 1 by 3. This is 5 by 3. Then 3 minus 1 by 3. This is 8 by 3. This is 0. This is 1 minus 1 by 3. 0. This is 140. Now I'll just this value I'll put it here. Once I get this value, so once I get this value, I'll put it here. So you can simultaneously, simple formula, guys. I think you are understanding. Simplex method is very easy method. Like graphical methods can be sometimes confusing. There you need to use your brain to locate the feasible region and all. But in simplex method, you don't have to do all that hard work. Simplex method is much more easier. Okay, so here you don't have to do any hard work. Simple tedious calculation required. You just need to keep doing that calculation again and again. So here what I am trying to determine here, I am finding the value of S1. I'm determining the value of S1. I'm determining the value of S1. I'm determining the value of S1, that is 5 by 3, 8 by 3, 5 by 3, 8 by 3, then 0, then 1, then minus 1 by, then 0, then 140. So you got the value of S1. Now I'll find the value of S3. So S3, what is the old element of S3? This is the old element of S3. This is the old values of S3, and that I'll subtract from what? I'll subtract from the new values, new element value. So new element value is this, okay? And the constant here, the constant would be what? the corresponding value, whatever you choose pivot element, right? Corresponding value of S3 for that. That is called as constant value. So here I'll write down the old element for finding the value of S3. Now I'll try to determine the value of S3, determining S3 value, determining S3. The new element would be this only. 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1, 0, 1 by 3, 0, 100. The constant is 1 only. So old element minus new element. Constant is 1 only. 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 minus 1 by 3, 8 by 3, 1 minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1 by 3, 1, 200. So just write down these values. So this would be 2 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 minus 3 minus 1 by 3, that would be 8 by 3, then 0, then 0, then minus 1 by 3, then 1, then 200. Find this value. Once you are done with this, find Zi. Find Zi. Once you're done with this, find Zi. Zi 4 by 3. Zi 4 by 3. Then this is 4 by 3. Then 4. Then 0. Then 4 by 3. Then 0. Then Ci minus Zi. Ci minus Zi, that is 2 minus 4 by 3. 2 minus 4 by 3. This is 2 by 3. So this is 2 by 3. Then you can see, no, this 2 minus means what I'm trying to see. Ci, this is a Ci value. 2 minus, so 2 minus, then 2 minus 4 by 3, again 2 by 3. Okay, then you have 4 minus 4, 0, 0 minus 4 by 3, 0. So you will keep doing this work till that time you will get, you are getting positive value of Ci minus Zi. Out of Ci minus Zi, you will choose that Ci minus Zi which is the largest one. Okay, which is the largest one. You choose that Ci minus Zi. So here you can see, here also and here I am getting the same value. So let me include this. Let me include this. Okay, because I can choose anyone out of x1, x2. Anyone can enter into the solution. So let me allow x2 to enter into the solution. If x2 will enter into the solution, then theta for this would be 140 divided by 8 into 3. So 140 by 8 into 3 is 440 by 8. Means 105 by 2. 105 by 2. 105 by 2. 105 by 2 means 52.5. Then this is 300. This is 200 by 8 into 3 means 600 by 8 means 300 by 4 means 75. This was 52.5. So which one is smallest one? 52.5, right? Out of this, which one is smallest one? 52.5, right? This is 52.5. So that means out of all theta, the smallest one is this, right? 52.5. It means x1 will exit the solution and x1 will be replaced by x2. Is this clear, everyone? So, and what would be the pivot element, guys? Pivot element. Pivot element, what would be the pivot element? This would be your pivot element. This would be your pivot element. The corresponding value of the column which is entering and the row which is exiting. It means x2 here out of x1, x2, anyone can enter. I just thought, okay, let x2 enter. It doesn't matter. You can take x1 also enter. You do whatever, you will get the same answer only. Your answer will not change. Okay, everyone. So can we do further? So you have x2. You have x2. What is the coefficient of x2? Yeah, x2 is 2. You have x2. You have x2. Okay, you have x2 2. Coefficient of x2 is 2. And then you have x3. Its coefficient is 4. And then you have s3. Coefficient is 0. And now which variable entered now? Just now x2. And what is the constant? The pivot element 8 by 3. So divide everything by 8 by 3. 5 by 3 by 8 by 3. So you will get is 5 by 8. Then this is 1. Then this is 0. Okay, this is 0. Then 1 divided by 8 by 3 means 3 by 8. That minus 1 by 3 divided by 8 by 3. That would be minus 1 by 8. 3 cancel. This would be 0. And this 140 by 8 by 3. So that would be, that is equal to 105 by 2. 420 by 8. This is 210 by 4. Then this is 105 by 2. That is 52.5. Clear, everyone? So this is x2 value. Once you get the x2 value, I'll find the x3. So because here you can see this is a so this should be 0. This should be 0 before only. So for that, what you need? So constant. What constant will you use here? For x3, this is the constant. X3, this is the constant. For x2, for s3, this is the constant. I hope you understand. Now I'll find the value of x3. In x3, I'll use 1 by 3 as a constant. So what is the old values? What is the old element of x3? The old element, these are the old element of x3. So that would be 1 by 3, then again 1 by 3, then 1, then 0, then 1 by 3, then 0, then 100. These are the old element of x3. 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1, 0, 1 by 3, 0, 100. Okay, and new element, new element, new element, new element. What are new element? These are your new elements. So this is 5 by 8, 5 by 8, 1, 0, 3 by 8, minus 1 by 8, 0, 1, 0, 5 by 2. And then the constant here for this, constant here for x3, the constant is 1 by 3, right? For x3, the constant is 1 by 3. So you can use the formula old element minus new element by 3. Because 1 by 3 is your constant. So 1 by 3 minus 5 by 24. I multiplied it by 3. So you'll get 24 LCM. So this you'll get 3 by 24 or 1 by 8. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, this would be 0 only. This is 1 only. This is minus 3 by 8 into 1 by 3. 3 cancel, minus 1 by 8. Okay, this is 1 by 3 minus plus 1 by 24. So this is 24 LCM. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 by 24 means 3 by 8. Then this is 0. Then this is 100 minus 1 by 3 into 105 by 2. 105 by 2, right? 1 by 3 is constant. So 100 minus 35 by 2. This is 200 minus 35. 200, 165 by 2. 165 by 2. Okay. So you got this value, right? You got this value. Now you can put this value here. Once you get this value, your constant was 1 by 3. So this is 1 by 8, 0, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 8, minus 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8, 1 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8, then 0, 165 by 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then last one is 165 by 2. That was last one, 165 by 2. So there should be 6 values, 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 by 8, 0, 1, 1 by 8, 0, 1 by 8, 0, 1 by 8, 0, 1, 1 by 8, 0, 1. Okay, then minus 1 by 8. This is then minus 1 by 8. Then minus 1 by 3 by 8, 0. 3 by 8, 0. 3 by 8, 0. And then you have 165 by 2. Correct? So once now I got the value of x2, I got the value of x3. Now I'll try to find the value of s3. Okay, like the way we did. Just let me just erase this. Here only I'll do the same calculation. Here what the constant, what is your constant, guys? Here constant here is what? Constant here for S3, what is your constant? For S3, your constant is 8 by 3. For S3, your constant is 8 by 3. This is 8 by 3. For S3, your constant is 8 by 3. This is 8 by 3. Okay. Old element, if I put S3, that is 2 by 3, then 8 by 3, 2 by 3, then 8 by 3, then 0, then 0, then minus 1 by 3, 1, 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 and then 200. Then 200. So this is 2 by 3 minus 8 by 3 into 5 by 8. 8 it get cancelled. 2 by 3 minus 5 by 3. 2 by 3 minus 5 by 3. So this is minus 3 by 3. Minus 1. 8 by 3 minus 8 by 3. That is 0. 8 by 3 is constant. Then this is 0. Then this is minus 3 by 8 into 8 by 3. This would be minus 1. Then this is minus, and then this is plus 8 by 3 into 1 by 8. This is minus 1 by 3. 8 it get cancelled, plus 1 by 3. This will become 0. 8 it get cancelled. This is 1 0. So this will be 1 only, because 1 minus 0. 0 multiply with any number is 0 only. This is 200 minus 8 by 3 into 105 by 2. So if you solve this, this is 35. This is 4. So 200 minus 140, right? 35 4 is 140, right? So this would be 60. Put this value here. Once you get this value, put this value here. So this value is minus 1, minus 1 0 0, minus 1 0 0, minus 1 0 0, minus 1 0 0, minus 1, minus 1 0 0, minus 1, 0 1, then 0 1, then 0 1 is equal to 60, then 60. So this becomes 0. This is 10. 5 2s are 10. This is 4. 10 plus 4 14. 14 by 8. 14 by 8 matlab 7 by 4. 14 by 8 means 7 by 4. 14 by 8. 14 by 8. 7 by 4. Then this is 2. Then this is 4. This is 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 means 2 by 8. 1 by 4. This is 12 minus 2. 10. 10 by 8. 10 by 8 matlab 5 by 4. Then this is 0. Okay. This value do you really want? 105 2 जा कितना होता है 210. 105 2 जा 210. And 165 4 जा 165 4 जा क्या होता है 165 2 जा would be 310, right? 162 जा is what 300, right? 320 or what? 320, 160. So the 165 2 जा would be 330. 330, 330, 330, 660. 165 4 would be 660. 660. This would be 870 by 2. मतलब 435. 65 4 26 to carry 660. So now what we'll do, we'll find Ci minus Zi. We'll find Ci minus Zi. Ci minus Zi. Find Ci minus Zi. So Ci minus Zi. So you know that, right? For x1, what is the coefficient for x1? 2, 2, 2, 4. Yeah, that's not. Just remember 2, 2, 4. So 2 minus 7 by 4. What is 2 minus 7 by 4? That is 8. 8 minus 7. 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. Then 2 minus, this is 0. This is 0. Minus 1 by 4. Minus 5 by 4. This is 0. Okay. 2, 2, 4. So you see, out of all Ci minus Zi, which is the highest value, so which means this should be positive value, that will enter the solution. Still we do not get the feasible solution, and now 1 by 4 1 by 4 correspond to what? X1. So X1 is going to entering into solution, and then it will replace home. For that, I need to find theta. How will I find theta? 105 by 2 divided by 5 by 8 divided by 5 by 8 divided by 5 by 8. So this is Forza, this is 21. This would be 84. Then 165 by 2 divided by 1 by 8 divided by 1 by 8. So this is Forza. So this is 660. Then negative value 60 divided by minus 1. Negative value we do not consider. So out of all values, whatever out of all values, what you got of theta, which one is the smallest value? The smallest value. Which one is the smallest value? Out of all value of theta, what you get, the smallest one is 84. It means x1 is entering and s1 will replace x2. So x2 is leaving the solution and x2 will be replaced by x1. Can you understand this? And the theta value for that, or theta or constant value, whatever you can say, that would be 5 by 8. 5 by 8 is the constant. While for x3 calculation, this would be your constant. And for s3 calculation, this would be your constant. Okay, so once you are clear with this part, once we are clear with this part, okay, now once we are clear with this part, it means x2 will be replaced by x1. So I'll write here x1, then x3. x1, what is the coefficient of x1? That is 2. x3 coefficient 4. Correct, right? And s3 is 0 only. The corresponding theta value or pivot element is 5 by 8. So divide everything by 5 by 8. 1 divided by 5 by 8, that would be 8 by 5. 0 divided by 5 by 8, that would be 0. 3 by 8 divided by 5 by 8, that would be 3 by 5. Minus 1 by 8 divided by 5 by 8, that would be minus 1 by 5. Then 0 divided by 5 by 8 would be 0. Then 1, 0, 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 8, that would be 84. So you get this value. Now I have to find the value of x3. So what is the old element of x3? x3 old element that are 1 by 8, 0, 1, 1 by 8, 1, 1 by 8, 0, 1 by 8, 0, 1, minus 1 by 8, 3 by 8, minus 1 by 8, minus 1 by 8, then 3 by 8, minus 1 by 8, minus 1 by 8, minus 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 0, and then 165 by 2, and then 165 by 2, and then 165 by 2. Okay, and what is the new element? New element, this is old element. The new element here is 1, 8 by 5, 0, 3 by 5, then 3 by 5, then minus 1 by 5, 0, minus 1 by 5, 0, minus 1 by 5, 0, 84, minus 1 by 5, 0, 84. Okay. And what is your constant you will take? What calculation you're doing? X3, is it x3? For x3, what is a constant? 1 by 8. So you will take 1 by 8 as a constant. So old element minus new element by 8. 1 by 8. You will take that as a constant. So 1 by 8 minus 1 by 8, this will be 0. So this is minus 8 by 5. into 1 by 8. 8 get cancelled. Minus 1 by 5. This is 1 minus 1 by 8 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 8. So you can take this is, so this is, what can I take? This is minus 1 by 8. This is minus 3 by 40. You can take 40 LCM. So minus 5 minus 3 minus 8 by 40. So minus 8 by 40 means minus 1 by 5. 8 5s are 40. Minus 1 by 5. Minus 1 by 5. Then this is 3 by 8 minus minus plus 1 by 5 into 1 by 8. So this is 3 by 8 plus 1 by 40. You can take 40 LCM. So 40 LCM means this 40 divided by 8 is 5. No, 8 5s are 40. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 1 16. Means 8 by 20. 4 by 10. 4 by 10. 2 by 5. 8 2s are 16. 8 5s are 40. Then this is 0. Then this would be 165 by 2 minus 84 into 1 by 8. 84 into 1 by 8, this would be 21 by 2. 165 minus 21 would be 144 by 2, means 72. So the corresponding x3 value, what you will get is 0. This would be also 0 only. 0 minus 1 by 5, then 1, then minus 1 by 5, then this would be 2 by 5, this would be 2 by 5, then 0, then 72. Then S3 value. Now I will find S3 value. Now for the S new values of, now you did X3, right? Now we'll do S3. S3 new element. Old element of S3 was how much? Minus 100 minus 100 minus 100 minus 100 minus 101 minus 101 minus 101, then 60, then 60, and the constant is minus 1. The constant is minus 1. Constant is minus 1. So this formula you use is old element plus new element. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus minus plus, no, that's why I put plus sign here. So this is 0 plus 8 by 5. This is 8 by 5. Then this is 0. Then minus 1 plus 3 by 5. So this will be minus 2 by 5. Then this is 0, 0 plus minus 1 by 5. This is minus 1 by 5. Then this is 1. Then this is 0, 84. This is 144. This is 144. This is 0, 0, 8 by 5, 0, minus 2 by 5, minus 1 by 5, then 1. Then we'll find Zi value. Now we'll find the Zi value. Zi for this is 2. Okay, this is 2. This is 16 minus 4. 16 minus 4 क्या था? 12. This is 12 by 5. Okay. X1, this was 0, right? This was 0. Why 0 came here? Then X1, right? This was 0. Yeah. So then this is 0. This is 4. This is 4. Then this is minus 4 plus 6. 6 minus 4, 2 by 5. This is minus 2, 8. 8 minus 2, 6 by 5. And this is 0. Okay, so you get this. Now I'll find Ci minus Zi. When you do the Ci minus Zi calculation, that is 224, 2 minus 2, 0, 2 minus 12 by 5. This is minus 2 by 5. 4 minus 4, 0, 224. Then this is minus 2 by 5, minus 6 by 5, 0. So if you notice, all your Ci minus Zi is negative here. Okay, and if I find the value of Z here, if I find the value of Z here, if I find the value of Z, 84 2 84 2 you'll get 168, and 72 4 you'll get 288. 168 plus 288, 8 8 16, 14 15, 456. You get 456 Zi value. And if you notice, all your Ci minus Zi is negative or 0, means now you get your feasible solution. And your maximum value of Z, what you're getting is 456. So that is your answer, guys. So this is your answer. So X1 is equal to 84. X3 is equal to 72, and the maximum value of Z, what you're getting, is equal to 456. So this is your solution, everyone. So this is the final solution what you get, where here X2 is equal to 0. You can see because X2, because you had 3 decision variable, X1, X2, X3 here, because you are not seeing X2, X2 is equal to 0. This is your feasible solution. So this came for 10 marks. This question came for 10 marks for you. So for if I ask you the solution, so here the answer is X1 is equal to 84, X2 is equal to 0, and X3 is equal to 72. And the maximum value of Z you are getting is 456. Clear, everyone? Any doubt, anyone? So this much from the today class. Anyone, any doubt, any question you want to ask from me? So can we finish the class? So if you have understood what all I have done in this class, then I like to wind up the class. Thank you, everyone. See you all. Happy weekend. I'll see you all in next class on Monday. Till then, be very safe. Take care. Bye.